Hey, so now it's about a new video of on emotional support. On emotional support. The last video on emotional support was about understanding grief. We've seen where grief could appear. We've seen like several fields, not fields, but I didn't mean to say fields, area of life. This is what I meant to say. In several area of life, the expression of grief in several area of life, like a job loss, a state of mind, as well, I guess, the loss of a belief system that counts as the process of grievance. A When you break up, when you lose a job, I guess that you can also grieve if you get a promotion that you didn't mean to have because you feel that it's unfair to put you in such a position while you were not ready, or I don't know how you could feel that it's unfair. Perhaps you get a promotion that you didn't expect it, but you still see that somebody else got promoted to a position that were fitting you best. So then you feel that there is injustice in this, and there is a moment of you feel lost, and so there is this motion of perhaps wanted things to be as they were somehow, where you felt that you were treated as equal, but in the end it feels like the promotion is a betrayal. That's those type of weird good but bad things that's happening, like poison good. I guess that they love to do this to some extent. It's like, okay, you get a promotion, but not the one that you deserve. We give it to someone else that's not qualified, as qualified as you are, because we gotta sacrifice a bit of yourself. After all, you're the person deserving. You're the person with all the rights to the best promotion, but we gotta sacrifice you. So you get only the second grade promotion. Anyway, that's a way of giving you what you want, what you need, of giving you something, not perhaps what you want or what you need, but giving you something without having you being upset because you're an asset, while moving forward a person that's more satanic than you are, that just satanic, while they are dependent and reliant on your work. So for you not to leave, they give you a promotion, but not the one that's supposed to be yours. Or perhaps they put you in the corner of the person that's been promoted with the job that is supposed to be yours because of you being qualified, while you just understand after, I don't know, a second, that the person promoted to the post where you fit best is not qualified for the task. So you pick up the slack, which is the point. The point is that you support the person that they want to be supported with your work. So then you are in a state of grievance, you know. Perhaps you would have preferred your old job without having to be confronted to this undeserving person in front of your face, being in front of your face every freaking day, which is some type of torture somehow, and which makes them feel good about themselves. because they know that they have something that's supposed to be yours. But instead, you are making their job for your what? You are making their job for them, and so they feel like they deserve it more than dealing with grief. We're gonna get through lots of grievance, lots of it from them, but as well you you're not shielded against this just because the sentiment of unfairness is not a stranger feeling. It's like envy, it's like jealousy. It's normal to be jealous, it's normal to be envious. The way you react about it is another thing. It's like it's okay to be envious, it's okay to be jealous. You just have to understand what is it. If you're in a relationship, being jealous, it might signify that you're actually feeling insecure and unsafe about your relationship, that you're emotionally not feeling taken care of, or that you still want to feel that you will remain the priority no matter what. That can be the root of your jealousy or feeling abandoned. For instance, or feeling, I don't know, this is an entire topic in itself. When it comes to, when it comes to, so it's okay to feel jealous. It's like, it's a desire as well. Jealousy signify that what somebody else, it brings a desire to have it as well within yourself. So it's just an indication, it's just an indicator that you gotta motivate yourself to get what they have. It's not about remaining angry at them. It's about and holding grudge. It's about recognizing that the person has something that you want and that it informs you on what you want and what you need. It's only this, it's only information. So you can deal with your jealousy as a trigger, like just a source of information. It's like, why am I jealous of this? It's like, why would I be jealous of this? It's like, okay, I'm jealous. Why am I jealous? Is there any what are the reasons of my jealousy? Where where does it comes from? I have I ever been jealous of something similar in the past? This is when you can recognize your patterns. And it's okay if you don't ask you those questions. When we are living life, we're not always questioning ourselves and our feelings. It's still good to take the habit just of questioning. Once you get the habit of questioning, you get the habit as well of questioning your feelings. Once you get the habit of spotting the patterns, then you get in the habit of spotting your own patterns and the emotional ones as well. So perhaps if you want to get there, one way, one diverted way of going about it is to just ask more questions. And once you ask more questions about everything, why the computer is like this, why this color, why this type of reflection, why am I a human, why do I have hands, why am I walking like this, What are my feelings? How do I feel right now? What's your name? Where do you come from? What is there in this pack of chips that I want to buy? What can I read tonight? How are you? Why are you feeling that way? I guess that some people, they aren't really questioning anything. They aren't really giving out questions. They're just there and they expect the things to happen. But if you question a bit your reality, then you get answers. You get answers because the questions are motivating as well yourself into finding answers. And so this is how as well you get the habit of seeing the way you feel, questioning, just because you question everything. You ask all the time questions. It's like, oh, why am I feeling like this? What is that feeling? It's like, oh, I'm feeling weird. Why am I feeling like this? It's like, oh, here we go. The questions. It's like, why am I feeling? What is that feeling? And automatically you get in the habit of improving your intrapersonal intelligence, your emotional intelligence, and seeing with more discernment how you feel. You can discern, you can see more nuances. It's okay to be a bit dumb, so to say, at the beginning. Just that you need things to be simple, and that's totally fine. It's like happy, sad, sad, happy, feeling up, feeling down. I'm feeling up, I'm feeling down. This is all right. Then how up? So, oh, this is more like, what is enthusiasm? When is the last time I felt enthusiasm? I'm up. I am awake. Oh, I'm feeling awake and rested. I slept well. Then you start identifying a bit more how you feel. It's like, but I still got some thoughts about this, so, and it made me feel, I still got some thoughts about the stressful appointment, and it makes me feel a bit anxious somehow because I'm questioning myself. It's like it just the I don't know, just my health, and I am a bit anxious about it and wondering what is about to what what will happen, right? And then you're like, oh, so I'm wondering what will happen. Then it means that you need answers. So from there on, because you're like, oh, I'm wondering what will happen. At some point, mechanically, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, so I need to understand a bit more what's going on. I don't know what to do now. Oh, I need to check this. I need to check this about I don't know what was the topic of worrying, but just because you question, then automatically you want to answer the question. So you get into the motion of answering the question and going to find the answer. And it came just from the questioning. You question, oh, how are you? How was it? Where was it? How did you feel? It's like, oh, how do I feel? Where do I go? What is it? Why do I want to see this? What you ask people as well, it trains yourself. The way you talk to people, it trains as well yourself to treat yourself. The way you treat people tends to be the way you treat yourself. It's like everybody is like, oh, focus on yourself, focus on yourself, focus on yourself. Like, stalk yourself, right? But here we are about emotional support, which is a bit of a reverse thing. And this content about emotional support, how to take care better of others, of living better together, it supported me in developing my emotional intelligence, and as well better support myself. This was tremendous, tremendous support. So yeah, it's an exchange. What you work inside, it transpire outside, and what you work on your outside, it as well nurture your inside. It's not splitted things. It's like it's interconnected. So dealing with grief, dealing with grief. I think I wanted to ask something else, to add something else. It's like questioning yourself. How do I feel? Oh, I feel injustice. But what type of injustice? Why do I feel that it's unfair? Why do I feel that it's unfair? Right? Because this and this and that. Oh, this is it. The discernment. Yeah, the up, down. Yeah, okay, I already explained it. Then you refine the qualification of the up and down. You get more like, oh, I'm feeling like a bit energized and but a rested energized, like a smooth energized, but not this upbeat, motivated energized, more this energized that is, yeah, easygoing energized. I just take things as they come, which which means that I have some let go. Like the more you label, the more you use words to describe what's going on with you, which is called as well in psychology labeling. The more you label what's happening inside, internally within yourself, the more you're able to identify what's going on internally and therefore get an answer for what's going on internally. If you don't know what's going on here, then you are less likely to know what you need to make it go better inside. But if you label, then you know that it comes from a specific uh yeah sorry, you know what it is, and you know therefore better how to answer it because you already know what it is. So it's easier to know how to answer what it is rather than to try to find answer for a maze, right? And this is what we are doing. We're putting words on what you can feel inside, and we are putting words on how to make things go better with the people you have around you. It's about getting informed first and then putting it in application. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It's just good if you do it often, if not every day. So the work on yourself is an everyday work. Taking care of yourself is an everyday work. The more you do it, the more effortless it is. And the more tools you have to feel good about yourself, to be good in life, to handle things as they come with fluidity, you know. For me, it's a bit of a stranger things these days because it's like to some extent every day is a bad day. It's like it's a war. Every day is a fucking bad day. But somehow every day has still been a day with progress. Every single day. It's like the progress has been ongoing over and over and over. I am freaking relentless as well. It's like I guess they try to take the serial killers try to take from that trait of me, like being stubborn, being determined, being stubborn, being like really strong headed. But for me, it's just that I know what it's supposed to be, and I see what's here, and I'm like, I don't understand how. I didn't understand how it could be. Now I understand better. Fortunately, I understand better. That makes sense. I have been given information, but you have no clue how many times I have been asking myself, why the fuck is this happening? Why this? Why that? Why doing this? Why doing that? How come? What the fuck? Why? How? It's like it's not possible. Is that possible? It's like seriously? It's like, I have seen people going in front of me and still there's still a part of myself that's telling me, nah, they did that on purpose not to make it too harsh, you know? I'm like, nah, that was orchestrated. It's not possible. No, people are gonna be serious about it. You know, it's like I'm like, no, it can't be possible. It's happening in front of my eyes. Oh, someone from the intelligence world, they do this just to torture me and to make it believe that it would be someone who is serious about it, but it's not. And now I'm touching a point, and I'm like, another airplane, spaceship, 423, 23. It's because I'm as well a bit. My brain is a bit targeted. It's been going better. It's been going better somehow, which is amazing. Every day is a better day. This is the thing. Every day is a better day. So grievance, injustice, injustice, loss. We're gonna go about lots of loss, and sometimes, even if it's for the better, being manipulated or not, sometimes just the loss feels unfair. We experience that with the loss of of a loved one, but it can be a loss of absolutely anything. It just the change that feels unfair because you didn't ask for it. You were not proactive in that change. When the change just happened to you, when it just happens, when the change just happens to you, it might feel unfair because you didn't have a choice in the change. In the change, you had to you have just to experience it, and it just feels unfair because it was not coming from you. It was not like it's like for me. It's like all that has been happening to me. It's not. It's unfair. It's like it's so like profoundly unfair. I didn't ask for any of it. You know, it's not my choice. Not that I know of. I suppose that when I was in another life, I decided to come here. So I decided to end somehow another life to arrive here, to have forgotten everything, and to do the job, I guess. I guess so. I suppose. So that would make sense. What happened to me, it feels that it's been unfair for absolutely everything. And like, it's the same for you. It was less intense, that's for sure. But perhaps another type of intense, because I know that some people that are going through freaking extremes, even though it's not my extreme. I know that some of you are going through the fucking extremes. And it feels unfair. I used to think that being born is unfair because you didn't have a choice in being born. Like, it felt like a burden for me to be born at some point. It felt like a burden. It's like, fuck. Now I understand better that it's because of Satanism and because of the felt duty that I had toward this world, I guess. I've always knew that I need to carry this world with me somehow. I've always known that. So I was like, I need to solve this. I need to make it work. Like, it was like, I just know I have to make it all change. Like, it's not, was a bit abstract, an abstract concept. I was not thinking that I need to change it all myself. I just knew that I need to make it work and I need to do as much as I can. That I knew. But then the position that I am at right now is like, okay, it makes sense actually. It makes sense. I want to save the planet because this is what I'm here for. I'm here to save this freaking planet. Woo! I'm here to save the freaking planet. That is that is quite the statement. I'm here to save the planet. Who are you? You need meds. No. You're here to save the planet. No! Give the meds. Megalomania. Oh, they're completely hallucinating. What? No one is here to save the planet. No one is here to save you. Oh my god, no one is here to save you. Hey, I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not providing content for free just so that we would be able to move forward together and save the planet. So I'm not here to save the planet at all. Right? Yeah. If you're doing the right thing every day and that you feel that it's a bit lonely sometimes, well, know that I'm here. Okay? I'm here and I'm doing the work and I know that feeling. I know that feeling. So grievance. Yeah, somehow I felt that it was unfair to be born. It was unfair because it was not my choice. I was just here. I just happened to be here. I just happened to be here and the world is a mess. Life is a mess. And it's just unfair for me to be here while it's all a mess, right? So if you want justice for you for the fact of being born, perhaps one way to do this is to seek to make it all right again. It's when you're grieving, you want justice. That's a value that you can work on to heal your grievance, your sentiment of unfairness, a loss. Okay, so let's go about the article. Do I want to say anything else? I don't think so. I know I wanted to say something else, but whatever. Grief is a deeply personal, universal experience affecting everyone at some point in their lives. It's a complex mix of emotions that arises in response to loss, particularly the loss of a loved one. One potent tool to deal with grief is an NLP process called core transformation. NLP is neuro linguistic programming. The framework goes like this: identify the emotion, explore the emotion, discover core states, invite transformation. 1. Identify the emotion, labeling. 2. Explore the emotion. How is it? 3. Discover core states. And 4. Invite transformation. Triggered, obviously. I'm triggered in feeling more tired right now. I'm not supposed to feel tired. It's like I could feel tired right now, but it's triggered. And the eye is attacked. Someone is addicted to the control. We'll visit the story of Sarah's career change. I'm as well like in pain here. My back is being targeted, which might be why they've been expressing their presence. I'm used to the pain. And there is some type of core state of mind that makes me overlook the pain. Somehow that makes me just move forward. It's like there is tiredness, I recognize this, I'm just on task, and I remind doing the job. Here is the same. I have been like so much targeted on the back that at some point I just feel the thing and I'm just like, oh, it's here. It's like I feel the pain, I'm like, oh, the pain is here. And it's tension, it's not really pain, it's pain. But so it's like I do this, I stretch a little, but it's not doing anything. Who's he's targeting me right now? Identify the emotion. The one. Sarah is devastated when she's forced to change careers due to a health issue, feeling like a part of her identity is lost. So yeah, here we see. Okay, so it's in three parts. There is the B part, which is the description. Then there is one part that is inquisitive, and the last part which is a shorter memo. I've done it like this here, and then to support, and then a last part to support, which is the part to support. You're gonna see. I'm gonna take the description. You will see. You will see the article, and you will see what I'm talking about. So Sarah is devastated. She's forced to change careers due to a health issue. And she's feeling like a part of her identity is lost. The change occurs, and identity loss makes her feel devastated. Emotion spotted. So yeah, she feels devastated. The emotion is spotted. The emotion is expressed as well. Because she feels she is devastated. She allows the emotional state to express itself. To support that, what you can do is to foster open and non-judgmental conversations. You're not here to judge, you're just here to understand. It's like, oh, okay. If you have any form of judgment is as well some form of appreciation. Appreciation can be as well described as criticism. It's like you can critique positively or you can critique negatively. You can appreciate positively or negatively. And all that, labeling things as good or bad, as it's this or that, it's some judgment. You are judging the thing. You are appreciating the thing. You are labeling the thing, right? We say that judgment is accusing yourself of something, right? Because in the court, it's a war. So when you judge, it's a war for justice, basically. So when you judge, it's about finding balance in the middle of a war. You have like all the two lions being like, no, it stays. Then you have the other lion, objection. It's a bit of a fight, like, or like in the courts of tennis. And so being non-judgmental is doing best to remain neutral as possible. And if you want to express your opinion, you can rephrase it in a way that is like, okay, your situation makes me think of, what do you think about that? I don't want to judge, but to my point of view, perhaps, which is perhaps judgmental, I think that this is not good. Like, it supports as well to express your opinion sometimes. But the point is also to let the other person express themselves and be able to go about the process. So instead of stating that you think that the person, that it's not good what the person has done or what the person has gone through, it's as well giving judgment to support the pain is good. It's like it validates, and validation is one key for the healing. It's like you've been through shit. It's like, yes, you've been through shit. I agree with that. You've been through shit. It's like even the serial killers, I know that their upbringings has been tough. Tough, tough, tough. I won't deny that. Never, ever. But if you are a deep shit right now and remain in deep shit right now, you are a deep shit right now. This is all, It's like, okay, you've been through shit. Okay, it's not been easy. But hey, it's not been easy for me too. and I'm not going about what you're going through right now, what you're doing right now. I'm not in the same motion, and I would never ever. So I can agree on some experience that the person has been through. I can just accept what they've been through, but I can appreciate negatively the outcome of what they are going about right now, what they are deciding to do consciously. So if you have a judgment, for instance, what you can do is, and do you think that this is a good thing or a bad thing? Do you have a judgment on that? Because I have an idea, I don't want to express it to less you space, but do you think that's good or not? Airplane again. After this video, I'm going to take a look outside to see what's up. Also, do best to hold your tongue and listen actively. So listen and question. Airplane sound, and I'm like, oh. That's the mentality. Fortunately, everything is going better. So the second part, explore the emotion. As she explores her grief, Sarah discovers she is mourning not just her job, but her sense of purpose and accomplishment. So you see, there is a progression. It's like explore grief, discovers she is mourning not just her job, but her sense of purpose and accomplishment, because she felt purpose and accomplishment in her job. Behind the surface, her identity is shattered because she lost her purpose. Her identity was intertwined with that purpose. So I identify with improving society, for instance, in with it's like I'm a person who improves society. But perhaps I got that. This was my statement. This is what I meant when I said that I am a CEO, you know? And so if I get fired of the post of CEO, all of a sudden I'm like, who am I? Right? If I have to change position and in a position where I have less impact on improving the world, then it's like, fuck, who am I? What am I doing? And so instead, if I identify that in my job with the loss, the job, I can identify that actually I had the purpose of saving the world, of improving the world. Then it can guide me into realizing that I am actually a person doing their best to improve the world. And that is my identity. That was actually not the job. No, it allows you to actualize some type of knowledge that you had about your life or your representations, how you felt about your surrounding and so on. It's all the time. It's always changing. Everything is always changing. You're always changing. So there is always new material to think of, to compose with, to get information from. And always there is potential actualization of the state of knowledge that you had about yourself, therefore, and on your identity, improvement, refinement, right? That makes sense, right? So here we can see that there are some underlying wants and needs that are seen. Her identity was intertwined with that purpose. She needs purpose. To support, be thoughtful and caring when questioning. Focus on digging the root of their feeling. So let me check. I'm coming back quickly. I need to double check something. So the camera was bugging a little. Okay, so explore the emotion. So be thoughtful. To support, be thoughtful and caring when questioning. Like pay a little attention about your choice of word. I know it's not always easy. If you have inappropriate reactions, just apologize. Apologize. And just explain yourself. Like just bring clarity on your response. It helps. It just helps for the person to be less paranoid. Like they have the knowledge, the information, so therefore they're less into their thoughts, questioning the thing and wondering what's up with you, because they feel vulnerable. So if you just react and be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I just feel it just like this, I don't know why it's just happening like this right now, and this is it. And then you can be like, perhaps it's because of this or that, and then it helps the person be like, okay, diffuse a bit the thing, see more that it's more a you thing than a them thing. So discover states, core states. Deep down, Sarah seeks fulfillment and the ability to make a difference. She is fulfilled when she makes a difference. This is what we see. A deeper desire core state is discovered. To support, reflect back what you hear, gently investigate deeper. So you reflect back by sometimes just summarizing. You're like, oh, you've done this, this, and that, and then it allowed you to do this. It reflects what the person has been saying. Like sometimes we are just talking and we are just in the talking. We don't have perspective on the way we are stating stuff, how it might feel to the audience, how it might feel to you. When I talk, I just talk centered on the ability of offering you a coherent content. This is what I'm mainly focused on, given that the incoherence has been one of the main targets. The incoherence, the diction, the interjection, I want to be as clear as possible when I expose the facts. And at the same time, I just feel that this is somehow automatic. So it just goes as it goes, which is one of the reasons why we are in a war right now. And, like I have some feedback on myself. Like at some point I was doing this and then I was doing this with the thumb. I don't see myself, by the way, right now. And like I'm in front of I've done this. And what's the difference between like this and this? So actually we don't really see my hints. So Then I got the feedback on myself, but I do not know exactly from which point to which point to which point to there. The map of my discourse, I don't know it. I'm just in the moment talking. And when you are talking with someone, just retracing their um, cheminement, the path of thinking, sometimes gives it gives the feedback of, oh yeah, so you've done this, then this and that. From there you got there and this and that to go this and to get there. And then the person is like, you just provide like a follow up saying that you are attentive, that you are listening actively. And sometimes it's just like it gives perspective, you know? It gives her perspective. It might be one thing that will support the person to map their way of thinking within their head. They know that this experience make them feel like this, and that this feeling they are dealing this way, they are dealing with it this way. This is what you can do as well. You can reflect back and saying that this experience that you feel, that you're talking about, it looks like it makes you feel that way, and with this type of feeling it looks like you're reacting that way. It looks like you are seeing that feeling like this because you said this here about the feeling there. Then the person's like, oh yeah, right. Uh-huh. This is what they do, the counselor and the psychologist. They have like we have all the frameworks already mapped, and we know what goes where. This is the point of studying psychology, having some mappings in place and theories of explanations and so on. And from there, it's possible to anticipate what you're going through because of all the theories that have been mapped, explaining the mechanisms of what you are going through. And this is the role of a psychologist or a coach, to bring you additional material to support and enlighten what's going on with you. This is what a psychologist is supposed to do. Or a coach. And so I have my frameworks, my mapping of explanations and reasoning that are developed with the videos, for instance. With my videos, you have the proof of the work that I put in. Shit. The work that I do, all the mapping. This is a proof of legitimacy. You understand with how I work, how I think, and you get the point. You get that there is actually some material that is backing my thinking, and this is what I'm offering you. A master, for instance, you spend quite some time on it. You write about it, self-assessment and so on. You go about the theory of some authors. This, I am a bit less accurate on that one, right? But I still do have some, like some subject of study. For instance, I have emotional support, emotional intelligence through emotional support. Let's say that is a subject of study. How to develop emotional support, emotional quotient through emotional support. This is one thing. Then there is another thing, which is what? Emotional support. Then there is criminology, which is another one. Then there is a bit of sociology and criminology linked to criminology. Then I'm going about experimental psychology as well, through the mind control experience and so on. Then there is the somehow a field of manipulation and torture. Somehow, like I don't know how to say it. Then I started as well to study organizational psychology through different layers of counteracting manipulations at work. And like in all this, it could be like several masters, actually, several theses. So the last point is invite transformation. Sarah volunteers for a cause she's passionate about, finding new ways to feel fulfilled and make an impact, thus transforming her grief into a purposeful action. Like she's gone through grief, through a process of grievance, and then it nurtured her into discovering more about herself to untie some knots. So she makes a difference in something she values now. She saw that it was not tied, um, that her identity was not tied to the job, that therefore she didn't lose her identity. The loss is recovered to answer the need and desire, to support, help in brainstorming new ways to meet their needs. Yeah, you can be like, oh, did you think of this? Did you think of that and this and that? Then offer activities aligned with their desires. Yeah, you can support the recreation. Yeah, the recreation of a set of activities that is more aligned with what the person you seek to support is aligned with. I'm feeling a bit tired here and here, and then it was like so I suppose that the dude is getting nervous and like, hey, I want control. Not feeling safe. So yeah, that's it. It's not always easy, but it's only a moment in life. It's not meant to stay forever. If grief can teach us something, that's it. Nothing stays forever. It goes the same way for emotion, bad memories, and pain. It fades away, and we recover. Paradoxical, but enlightening at the time, right? At the same time. What provokes the pain give us the insight to live through this pain. I hope you gain confidence in dealing with grief now. Would you be interested in a post about pre-grief practices? I discovered we can prepare ourselves to deal with grief. Remember, you are appreciated. There's always someone who cares about you. Who would who would I do all this if I didn't care? Who would bet would huh? So this is pre-grief, for instance. You are already preparing yourself to grieve. You're already preparing yourself to grieve. And I'm feeling tired. But you know what? I'm gonna do another video right now. Because I'm not that tired. Just a take. I'm gonna support myself and get myself so freaking controlling to myself. I love you. And take care and have fun.